Hello everyone. Today we will discuss same chapter 1 three-phase induction motor, and the topic covered is to be torque slip characteristics of an induction motor. So today's content are torque slip characteristics of an induction motor, different types of torques in an induction motor, different types of losses in an induction motor, and power flow in an induction motor. Torque slip characteristic first we will discuss. So you can clearly see the diagram here. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. We have taken slip S in the x-axis and taken torque T in the y-axis. And from this graph we can see this is the point where slip is 0 and this is the point when slip is 1, and no doubt this is the starting condition and this is the condition when N is equal to Ns, as here slip formula is Ns minus Nr by Ns. As you can see at the starting point N is your 0, that is why slip becomes only Ns by Ns, that is 1. Here the rotor speed is equal to the synchronous speed, so slip becomes Ns minus Ns by Ns, 0 by something, that is 0. So the slip value becoming 0, and we can see this is the region OA, which is known as stable region of the induction motor. Next, from A to B is known as unstable region of the induction motor, and point A is known as the normal operating region of the induction motor. And also here maximum torque occurs, and at point B we can see this is the point for starting torque, and point C is indicating the full load torque. We can conclude in induction motor there are three types of torques. One is starting torque, one is full load torque, another is maximum torque. So starting torque region is unstable region and maximum torque region is the maximum point where maximum torque occurs and also maximum slip occurs, and full load torque region, or we can say this region, is the more stable region. Okay, so at S equal to 0, from S equal to 0 to S equal to Sm, we will find that slip value is increasing and the induction motor is operating very smoothly at full load. But when slip value is very nearer to 1, we can say, or else we can say after the slip value more than the maximum slip value, then what happens? The speed of the induction motor try to drop and finally it becomes 0. The induction motor stops operating at certain point. So this is the whole torque slip characteristic. Now you can see we have already discussed there are three different regions. So what happens in stable region AB? Here at the starting the slip value is very small, and then what happens? Sx2 square is very less than r2 square. Hence, s square x2 square is here neglected. So, by neglecting the value of s square x2 square, we will get torque T is directly proportional to s into r2 divided by r2 square. Or simply, it can be written as torque is directly proportional to slip s, as r2 is a constant. So, in this region, when load increases, torque also increases and slip also starts increasing, as slip is directly proportional to torque, we can say. So, T is proportional to S, we know, is the equation for a straight line. So, the characteristic here is approximately a straight line. Now we will see what happens in the unstable region when slip increases further from SM, from maximum slip. The region is unstable, as slip is high between SM and 1, R2 square can be neglected as compared to S2x2 square. So, we will get torque is proportional to S divided by Sx2 square, or simply by taking x2 as a constant, we can write torque is proportional to 1 by S. And in this region, when load increases, slip also increases, but as torque is indirectly proportional to slip, we will see the torque is decreasing. So, this characteristic is approximately a characteristic of rectangular hyperbola. It will be looking like rectangular hyperbola. In this case, when load further increases, speed of the induction motor starts decreasing and slip starts increasing, which leads the motor to a standstill condition. Hence, the motor should not be operated at any point in this region. Now, at normal region AD, the low slip region, it is also otherwise called, the motor can continuously operated in this region. So, now we will go to the different torques. Starting torque, the motor produces the torque when slip is 1 and the speed of the motor is 0. Maximum torque, the torque produced at slip equal to maximum slip, or called the maximum torque. Sm is the slip at which maximum torque occurs. Also, it is called the breakdown torque of pull-out torque. Now, full load torque. In the characteristic, the torque corresponding to D is called full load torque of the motor. Usually, we know TFL is less than Tm, or we can say the full load torque is less than the maximum torque, and also we can conclude the condition of the induction motor operating at full load torque is the stable region, or we can say the motor should run at T full load less than Tm condition for its smooth and effective operation. So, thank you everyone. It was all about the torque slip characteristic of the motor and the different types of torques we can see in an induction motor. Thank you everyone.